and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, but you could call me MandoBug if you'd like. MandoBug is the username on most of the social media websites and platforms that I use. It's all going to be linked in the description box below if you're interested in following me anywhere like Instagram or chatting with me on Ravelry. So the first finished objects I'd like to talk about is actually a set of finished objects. This is a pattern that I added to Ravelry a couple years ago. It was a free pattern with 2 sizes. It hadn't been tested at all. I'm kind of revisiting it and updating it, and I added new sizes. So what I'm talking about is, I don't remember what I had previously named the pattern, but it is now called Dainty. It is a crochet pattern of a feminine hat, and I have sizes newborn through adult. So this is the newborn size. Finished circumference is 12 inches, I believe. And to get gauge, I use an eye hook and Cascade 220 superwashi yarn. So the design has the single crochet increased top, and then a couple rows of this lace detail, and then a couple rows of single crochet for the border. So I knit the newborn size in Cascade 220. I made the baby size hat out of the same Cascade 220 I used to make the newborn size hat. It's just got a little bit bigger circumference and a little bit longer in length. Then I also used the same yarn to make the toddler size hat, which fits my average sized toddler, Emily. Her average toddler head fits this hat real nicely. So although I do recommend following and making the size that best matches up with the finished circumference that you're looking for, but based on the averages, this average sized toddler hat fits my average sized toddler head. Not my average sized toddler head, my toddler's average toddler size head. That's a tongue twister. And then I made the child size hat out of Cascade 220 in this bright red. And then I also made the adult size for myself, of course, in nothing other than a bright orange. This is Malabrigo Rios in glazed carrot. And since this is my size, I will go ahead and put it on for you. I do apologize I haven't woven in any of the ends. That's laziness on my part. I really just made these up real quick to update my sizes on the pattern and kind of test my own pattern, but I do plan on getting it officially tested by other people. If you are interested in testing this pattern, please let me know. Any way you can contact me, all the ways you can contact me will be in the description box below. But since this is the adult hat, which is my size, I might as well put it on and show you the fit. But so the way the hat fits is just a beanie style, and it's got the nice little peekaboo lace all around the hat, and the top just is the straight increased solid single crochet increases. I think this will be a nice winter hat, and I think it will be especially nice to have a hat that will be the same style as my daughter's, but it won't be super matchy-matchy because they'll be in different colors. The other thing that I didn't mention is that I have it written so that you can add an optional button and flower. This flower is a free pattern on a blog. I have it linked in my free pattern that you can add a button anywhere on the hat, and this flower goes over the button. So if you like that sort of style, there it is for you on your adult sized hat. Or even cuter if you make the newborn sized hat, add a button to the middle and then slip this flower over the top. It's absolutely adorable. And the cool thing is, because it slips over a button, the flowers are interchangeable. The only thing is, if you don't have a flower on, you have a random button on your hat. So it's kind of like if you go for it, you have to go for it, or just leave it plain. I think it looks good both ways. But of course I think it looks good because I designed it, so. The other finished object that I have is a real quick one. It was also a free pattern that I had on my blog that I uploaded onto Ravelry. It is too hot for this hat. I also revisited the Gathered Chains newborn headband, and I believe I just named it to be Gathered Chains Headband because now there is a newborn and a child size or actually it might be a baby size and a toddler size. It's a super quick pattern, crochet using worsted weight with an eye hook again, just like the Dainty hats, where you chain and gather the chains on these single crochets. There's not an adult size. I wish I could show you how it looks. Maybe if I try to stretch the toddler size. I guess kind of you see, but you can definitely see that it does not fit me at all. It closes with a button, which again, you can use that free button flower pattern to slip the flower over the button and have yourself like a little flower headband. I don't know, is this something that adults would be interested in wearing? Because now that I have it on, even though it doesn't fit, it's kind of cute. Am I crazy, or is it kind of cute? Maybe I should revisit this pattern and make a larger size for adults. Actually, I kind of like it. Yeah, maybe I need to do that. But for now, I just have the 2 smaller sizes, which also needs to be tested. So if you're interested in testing that, let me know. And then the final finished object I have is the cardigan I'm wearing. And I don't know why I didn't show this to you first, because it is hot outside today. We have the windows open and it's starting to heat up in the house, and I shouldn't be wearing this right now. This is the Staring at Stars cardigan by Alicia Plummer. It is a pay-for pattern on Ravelry. I didn't mention those 2 patterns that are mine. Those are free patterns on Ravelry. They're actually on my blog. You can find them on Ravelry, but the patterns are on my blog. I'm working on making those downloadable patterns when they are tested. But this cardigan is a pay-for downloadable pattern off of Ravelry. And it is a cardigan. Let me go ahead and show it to you. This is a cardigan with a 3/4 length sleeve. As you can tell, I knit my sleeves just a little bit longer, like a good 3/4 length would have been here, and here's where my sleeves actually rest. I followed the pattern, and what happened was the decreases were set so many rows apart that by the time I completed this set of decreases and stopped and then it was like, do these sets of decreases, and then when you're done doing the decreases, knit until your arm length is this X amount of inches. And by the time I finished my decreases, my sleeves were already too long. I didn't want to rip back and redo the way the decreases were written, so I just stopped at that point and added the cuffs, and that's why my sleeves are too long. I am 5'2", and so that's why the sleeve length would be affected. I knit the 34-inch size bust. I have a 32-inch size bust, so I wish the pattern had a 32-inch size, because I find overall this sweater to be just a little bit too big, as if it was a 34 size sweater. I say that because on my shoulders you can see the cardigan is too wide in the back. Does that show you a little bit better? Like, these armpits should be hugging my armpits a little bit better, and they're not. I think that would help the sleeves fit better as well, but I made the small size available to me. Overall, the fit isn't all that bad. I will wear it. It's not, the sleeves are at an awkward length, but it's not so annoying I can't wear it, and I tend to pull my sleeves up like this most of the time anyways. So overall, I find it to be a really cute sweater. I knit the sweater out of Madeline Tosh DK in Rainwater, which I absolutely love the yarn. It was my first time working with the yarn. I love the yarn, working with it, and this is after blocking. It blocked great. I met gauge easily. The pattern I felt like was well written, with the exception of, I do think it's necessary to have a 32-inch size sweater, but oh well. I do enjoy my 34-inch. Just, I think I would have loved the 32-inch better. I knit the sweater on US size 7s and the ribbing on US size 6 needles. And that's it for my finished objects. So I hope you guys are enjoying the new format for my videos. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know to keep making videos like this. And if you guys like me, please subscribe. Until next time, guys, happy crafting. Bye!